Hey beautiful souls, welcome back to my channel. Thanks so much for taking the time out to watch me do me. It's your girl A-Star and welcome back to MK Stars TV. Today I'm going to be demoing to you how I do my 10-minute flawless face, and this is actually the look you will be seeing. I hope you like it and I hope you enjoy. Please stay tuned to see how I do it using all Mary Kay products. Love you all. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. All right. So what we're going to be using today as our foundation, our base, of course, is the Mary Kay CC Cream. Okay. So the Mary Kay CC Cream has SPF 15 in it. It's a very sheer lightweight coverage, and I make it pretty buildable using our mineral powder brush as like a stippling brush or a kabuki brush. Okay, so the first thing we want to do in any kind of flawless face routine is to prime the face, of course, right? So I'm using the Mary Kay foundation primer, which also has SPF 15 in it. So altogether, I'm already getting SPF 35. It's a very silky, lightweight primer that I absolutely love. It just fills in your pores, smooths you out, and lets you feel really, really great. And for anyone who has oily skin, you can always sub the primer for the oil mattifier. Hope you guys can see that. The oil mattifier, you can use the two together, which I usually do in the summertime, or you can use the oil mattifier by itself if you have really oily skin. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is take my concealer. Now I have the concealer in both colors, light bronze, and then I have deep bronze. Deep bronze is the true to my skin tone concealer that's gonna actually just kind of cover up dark marks and give me that extra coverage, whereas the light bronze is gonna do some more kind of highlighting and contouring. But for today's video purposes, I'm just gonna go with the deep bronze. Okay. So it has the rabbit's foot applicator, and I just go underneath my eyes in dots because a good amount comes out on the foot. I usually just dot it on first to where I would like it to go, and then I'll do the stripes and kind of fill it in. Okay. Now you can see the coverage of this foundation concealer is really good because look at that. My birthmarks are gone. They're not really birthmarks, but I've had them forever. It's a very creamy concealer that slides and glides onto the skin really nice and smoothly. It's creamy enough that it'll spread if you need it to, but also thick enough that it's going to stay, of course, where you want it to go, because you don't want your concealer sliding around all over the place. Now, as women of color, we always tend to have this hyperpigmentation that happens right around the mouth. So I just like to conceal all the way around, just like that. Hot mess, right? But for a flawless face to head out to work, it's the best thing for me to do. Now, I take my beauty blender. Please don't come for me. I know it's messy. And I damp it. I just kind of put it under the water, squeeze it, and then wring it out. And then I'll just go ahead and blend. So I use the CC cream in the color Deep. The CC cream comes in 5 different shades. Very Deep is the last one, so I use the second to last one. I pump it out on the back of my hand, and it comes like a pump just like that. And I'm going to use the kabuki brush just to give me a little bit more coverage because it is a sheer lightweight thing. CC cream is not, it's not really meant for coverage so much as it's just to color correct. So I dab it onto my skin. Just like that. I dip the brush in it just like that, and literally just dab it all over my skin, and then I'll use the same brush and kind of go back and sweep. Now, because the CC cream has SPF in it, it's going to be a little bit shine. Now, I don't mind the shine because my skin is normal to dry skin. So the moisture, the added moisture is really good. But if you're someone who has oily skin, after you put on the CC cream, you want to follow up with the translucent powder or setting powder if you just wanted to minimize some of that shine. Or if you use the oil mattifier before you put on the CC cream, it'll soak up some of the moisture, the added moisture that is in the CC cream. And there you have it. Nice flawless base. And you get a little bit extra coverage, like I said, because you use the kabuki brush or the mineral powder. In Mary Kay world, it's the mineral powder brush. Following the CC cream, like I said, if you don't want that shine, you want to go ahead and take your translucent powder. So I take our Mary Kay powder brush and our translucent powder. I have the little sample size one, but we have like a bigger, much bigger jar that it comes in. And I just dip the brush in there, kind of knock off the excess. Then I'll take the cap and I'll swirl it around in there. This is like an added step. If you don't really need it, leave it out. Okay, so we've set it with the translucent powder. The next thing I do, which is very simple for a flawless face, which is what we're going for, I take our fabulous Lash Intensity Mascara. This is the latest mascara that Mary Kay has come out with. It volumizes your lashes. It millionizes your lashes. It's amazing. The brush is super cool. It's like three-sided. There's the mascara reservoir right here, then you have the bristles that comb and define the lashes, and then you have the shorter bristles over here that pack on the mascara. So of course I'm gonna use, first side I use is the short side that's gonna pack on the mascara. Now look at that bad boy. Look at this eye compared to this eye. I love our Lash Intensity Mascara. So I just went ahead and did the other eye off camera just because I didn't think that you guys needed to see both. I'll take a lip liner, a Mary Kay lip liner, and today I'm going to be using the color Rose. And I'm just going to line my lips. Take one of my favorite Mary Kay lip glosses. It's called Cafe au Lait. It's this nudie pink color that's really fabulous. Again, with that rabbit's foot applicator. And I just pack it on. Now, what I love about this lip gloss is that it's very moisturizing to your lips. If you've never tried a Mary Kay lip gloss in your life, go get one. Matter of fact, hit up my website and order one today. It's so worth it. It feels so smooth and silky soft on your lips, and it gives you sheer color, fabulous gloss. And again, you can build it. Just like how you can build coverage with your foundation, you can build the color coverage of your lip gloss without getting like too super shiny. You know, like when we were back in middle school, I lied. That's not the last thing that we're gonna do. There's like 2 more things that I had planned to do. So the next thing that I usually do is blush. So I have my blush palette here. This is where my ring light died. I'll be back in a second. Let me know if you guys like this lighting better than the ring light. If it looks better, I think It's not too shabby. Anyway, we're talking about blush, and I was putting on my blush. Now, because the Juicy Guava was not showing up for the video, I'm going to do what I normally do, even when I'm doing a flawless face. When I just want the blush to show, I'm gonna take the ripe watermelon, right? I'm gonna dip the brush in it just a little bit, and even that's too much, right? You can either blow on it, or I just use like a part of it and kind of just tap it right into the skin, right there on the cheeks, right? And there's still some on the brush, and you just go right onto the other side with it as well. So if you want your blush to show, I blend those two together. You can use the red one or you can use the pink one. It just depends on your skin tone. All skin tones can use all blushes. It just gives you a different look. The red one, of course, is one of my favorites because it puts, I want to say, the blood in your face. It makes you look like you're alive. That's how I put it. But I always like to blend the guava and the ripe watermelon in order to really get a good look to my face. All right. So I think what is now going to be the last thing that I do is I'm going to take my shadow palette that I have over here, and I'm going to take this color right here. I don't remember the name. If you want to know the name, it'll be in the description box below. But that's my transition color. This is the color that I always use for my transition color. So I'm going to take that color and I'm going to put it exactly where you would put a transition color, right in the crease. I love how the transition color, you know, just gives me that look. And for a flawless face, it's one shadow, guys, one. And you don't have to do this. This is, of course, what I like to do if I have an extra, 5 minutes to throw on some color. Otherwise, I would stop with mascara and gloss and maybe even blush. Sometimes I even leave the blush out. But if you have a little bit more time, you just add on your transition color right where I'm putting it, in the outer V, as they would say. You just follow that crease of your eye and apply it. I just love how it looks. It gives you that faux smoky eye. People are kind of like, oh, do you have on eyeshadow, or is it just that, you kind of have that tan? Have you ever met someone who has a tan, like a natural eyeshadow to their eye? I want to say tan eyeshadow, whatever you want to call it. Natural shadow to their eye. So their eye naturally looks like this. Like it's naturally darker right here. And it looks so, to me, I love it. I love it. Some of them, they don't like it, but I love it. My stepsister has it and I really love it. Love, love, love it. So if it comes a little bit harsh, like it looks a little bit harsh out here, I just blend it out with my finger, but I'm going to leave that alone for right now. But yeah, so you just give yourself that smoky eye, and I have a really big eye space. I have like you see how like wide my eye, I have a big face. So I have a lot of eye space, so it's, it gives me a lot of room to blend it out. But what this does though is kind of highlight this inner part of your eye here, which if you wanted to take it a step further, you can take a shimmer color like this one or a lighter matte color like that one and put it in there, whatever you want to do. But doing this helps to actually highlight your brow bone without highlighting your brow bone. Isn't that awesome? I love that. So that is it for my flawless face. We do have a finishing spray. I can't find mine, so be it. But you don't need finishing spray for a flawless dash out the door face. It's literally a 10-minute face. But so I hope you guys enjoy the look. As much as I have enjoyed sharing it with you guys. Thanks so much for watching. Again, my name is A.MahoganyStar. I hope that you have thumbs up this video. Please comment and tell me what you think about everything that I've done today. If you'd like to shop with me and find any of these products, please feel free to visit my website, which is going to be in the description box below, along with any other information that you might want to know. Definitely hit me up and let me know. Like, comment, and subscribe, and share me if you like what I've done. I absolutely love what I do as a Mary Kay beauty consultant, and this is your girl A.Star saying I'm out. Beautiful souls, love you guys. Mwah.